The forecast, we'll talk about what's in store for our temperature trend coming up.
And we're not the only ones in the area with winter conditions. We'll give you the latest on what experts are calling a historic storm. Your local news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Lily Zoller. On Friday evening, a snowmobile fatality was reported in Vilas County. At 11:30 p.m., the Vilas County Dispatch Center received a 911 call reporting an unconscious male on North Twin Lake. Upon arrival of emergency services, they determined that the male was operating a snowmobile and crashed. The driver was ejected off his snowmobile and landed on the lake. Life-saving efforts were unsuccessful and the operator was pronounced dead on the scene. The name of the deceased is being withheld at this time. A judge has approved an agreement by lawyers to destroy the assault-style rifle that Kyle Rittenhouse used to kill 2 people and wound a third in a 2020 street protest in Wisconsin. Assistant District Attorney Thomas Binger said the state crime lab would destroy the gun. Judge Bruce Schroeder, who presided over Rittenhouse's trial, approved the agreement. Rittenhouse's attorney had filed a motion asking prosecutors to return the rifle. A spokesman for Rittenhouse said that Rittenhouse wanted to destroy the rifle so it couldn't be used as a political symbol or trophy. The judge also ordered that Rittenhouse's $2 million bail be divided among his attorney, a foundation that solicited donations for his defense, and actor Ricky Schroeder, who donated to the defense fund. Well, Andy, it seems like people have been out all weekend enjoying the winter events, and the weather seems to be cooperating. Is it true?
Yeah, definitely, Lily. We've been having comfortable temperatures out there. Today, in fact, daytime highs were in the low 20s, even some middle to upper 20s towards south central Wisconsin. So hope you enjoyed that for today. We did hit near average high temperatures for today, which is about 23 degrees here in Rhinelander. Overnight lows average near 3. We will actually stay above these throughout overnight, and we will continue to have above average temperatures develop all the way through Tuesday. Now, getting into the overnight hours, we're looking for temperatures to bottom out into those low teens to upper single digits. Some spots under clear skies could slip into some colder temperatures overnight, otherwise steadily into those low teens. Now, coming up for the next 3 days, there's those above average temperatures, especially Monday into Tuesday, where we have those highs near freezing. That'll also be with a chance for snow showers. In fact, Tuesday will be our best chance for snow showers for the forecast period. Lily?
Thanks, Andy. This weather has been great for all of the winter happenings happening here in the Northwoods this weekend, starting with Merrell Winterfest, where spectators and participants gathered on a frozen lake west of Merrell to drag race on the ice. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski has the story.
Lights coming down or
What else can you do in January and February?
The 2022 season of Merrell Ice Drag Racing kicked off Saturday on Merrell's Lake Alexander.
We've been doing this for 20-some years. I'm the oldest, I'm the father, so I've been running out here, and the girls have been coming out here, and now the grandkids are getting old enough to run, so it's a family sport.
Racers say family ties and friendship with others brings them back year after year to the races, now in their 57th year.
A friend of mine and I decided about 15 years ago that we needed to do something like this in the wintertime. It's just a lot of fun to be here, and it's a lot of competition with a lot of other people.
And nothing can beat the adrenaline of screaming down a track of ice.
It'll take up to 15 hours or more just to build one tire for one of the, if you're running a screw tire or a Nelly class tire. And I'm guessing it would take at least a couple of months of everyday work to build a truck from the ground up.
Plus, taking part in the race pays off, bringing everyone involved closer as one racing community.
The point of it is to get entertainment and to challenge yourself to win a race and to be with some friends and family. And, you know, the record right now is over 140 miles an hour and an eighth mile on ice. That's kind of amazing. If you come out here and watch it, you'll be amazed at what you see.
If you've never seen this before, come and join us and see what it's all about, and hopefully you'll come back.
Reporting in Merrell, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
People in Wausau were also busy this weekend at the Communications Workers of America Local Union 4671 informational picket today. Labor union leaders say the goal of the picket is to inform the public about ongoing issues within Frontier Communications for poor working conditions as well as being understaffed. Local 4671 CWA President Steve Cotel says he wants to get the word out to the public, believing that the working conditions are not fair.
Our technicians are being overworked. They're working mandatory overtime, and even at the end of a 10-hour shift, they're being forced to stay in and work later. In these conditions, 20 below, it's making for an unsafe work environment.
He went on to say that the problems within Frontier have continued for a long time, with no solution in sight for the workers.
We Band-Aid, Band-Aid, Band-Aid. We put a Band-Aid on a problem, and in the background, that problem just is building, and there's no end in sight of that. So we need to fix the initial problems before this just goes to the point where we can't fix it anymore.
They say a new bargaining session will start in the coming months with hopes to find the solution of working conditions within Frontier. And the Wausau events don't stop there, as nearly 50 vendors from around the Wausau area held the second annual After the Holidays Craft and Vendor Show at Cedar Creek Mall. Vendors at the event say getting out and selling their products to area residents helps to show off the items which may have been overlooked during the holiday shopping season. Plus, the Northwoods events didn't even stop there, as snowmobile history was shown off for the Jesse Roman Memorial Vintage Snowmobile Show today. Those who went were able to take part in raffles and a silent auction, all for a good cause to honor Jesse Roman, with the proceeds going towards the Vilas County Historical Museum. Coming up after the break, a look at your upcoming forecast and what some are calling a historical storm on the East Coast. That's coming up in just a few moments.
Cellcom's live local customer service is just a call or click away, so it's always clear where you can get help. What's not clear is how to open that produce bag.
Shouldn't be this hard. Seriously, I'd rather face a bull rush.
How to open a produce bag? Unclear. Easy access to the customer care you deserve? Crystal clear. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world. New year, new deal at Cellcom. Get $450 when you activate a new line and trade in your phone. Restrictions apply. Taxes due at sale. Visit cellcom.com/save for details.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. So, which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University.
I have two small children, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, so the online format and the flexibility was a must.
I could work at my own pace, and I was still able to take care of my kids while going to school.
We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team.
I have had such personalized attention, and it's an online degree.
If I had a question on the coursework, I always got my answer within an hour or two.
I will never be able to express what I owe this institution.
Independence University, online, but never alone.
Call 1-800-879-1493. 1-800-879-1493.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
Welcome on back. While a winter storm unfolds off the East Coast, we at home here are struggling to have any snow showers in the forecast. I am running a fairly dry forecast period, along with some fluctuating temperatures coming up for this week. So a couple of those snow showers have been off towards far northeast Wisconsin for today, getting about a trace there. Otherwise, just those cloudy skies for today, and that'll be about it for the rest of the overnight hours. Taking a look around the region for those current conditions, we are seeing some clear skies well to our south and off to the west. west. That is where we have temperatures a bit colder, getting down to those lower teens. Meanwhile, holding up the clouds towards the north woods is keeping us a little bit warmer for now, holding on with some of those middle teens to even near 20 degrees. But most areas will slip on down to those low teens to upper single digits tonight, depending on where some of those clearing spots happen with the cloud coverage. So we will have partly cloudy skies overnight, and then waking up on our Sunday, seeing a little bit of a mix of sun and clouds, but overall looking for mostly cloudy skies to wrap up the rest of the weekend. All right, and then you'll see those temperatures getting back up to the teens, and we will be getting up to the low 20s for our Sunday. But then after that, we're looking for even warmer temperatures through Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday will unfold as the warmest day of the week. After that, we are looking for tumbling temperatures as soon as Wednesday. Daytime highs at 12, but that's not all. We're going to be getting to the single digits by Thursday for our daytime highs. All right, and that's going to be after a cold front sweeps through the Great Lakes region. That is also going to be bringing up some moisture from the Gulf, and that will be not really hitting us. We're going to be getting some cloud coverage from this system. Otherwise, most snow is going to stay well to our south. Might nick southeast Wisconsin. Otherwise, I do think most of the state does run dry. After that, we're looking for an area of high pressure to start working into the area, and that is going to introduce colder air to the region and keep it around for a few days. So the coldest air, that's going to arrive Thursday into our Friday. We'll be seeing lots of those purples and pinks dig well into Wisconsin. But after that, we're looking for a little bit of a comeback as we get into the weekend, Friday to Saturday, with some of those blues returning. I do think still we're talking about below average temperatures, but we'll call those tolerable. So for tonight, we're down near 8 under partly cloudy skies. A northwest breeze, hardly anything at all, near 5 to 10 miles an hour, if that. And then looking at Sunday, again, a pretty tranquil day on the way with hardly any breeze at all. Under mostly cloudy skies, high temperatures, just a smidge warmer than today, up into those low 20s. And as we look now at our 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, is going to show us staying pretty dry for the forecast period. A couple flurries here and there, but otherwise not really so much in the way of accumulating snow showers for this forecast period. And then here's going to be that temperature trend. So we're going to be seeing those low 20s to the low 30s coming up through our Tuesday, and then temperatures tank. And they're going to stay on the colder side, below average, but they'll start to recover through the weekend, getting to those tolerable temperatures once again. Lily?
Thanks, Andy. Meanwhile, other parts of the country are experiencing their fair share of winter weather. A major nor'easter is hitting the East Coast this weekend, and the big storm is already bringing heavy snow, strong winds, and power outages. Chris Wynn reports.
The wind is starting to pick up, so a lot of the roads are still very snow-covered and slippery.
A vicious mix of wintry weather threatening millions of Americans.
There's no question we're going to lose control for a period of time. There's no way plows can operate when they can't see in front of their face.
Blizzard warnings are in effect for more than 10 million people across 10 states.
It's really almost a minor hurricane with snow.
Whiteout conditions are expected in some regions, causing several governors to declare states of emergency.
We're ready for what could be a really rough storm.
More than 3,500 flights in or out of the U.S. were canceled Saturday, according to the FlightAware tracking service. And authorities are advising residents to stay off the roads if possible.
I'm just definitely going to stay inside, make sure we got our shovels out, just stocking up.
You get the plows ready, the snow blowers ready, and then you just pray it stops snowing as soon as possible.
The National Weather Service predicts this will be a historic major winter storm for eastern New England, as well as parts of New Jersey, where forecasters are calling for up to 1.5 feet of snow.
It's great. I mean, it's a good chance to get some peace and quiet in the city, kind of close your eyes and pretend you're out in nature. Nice change of pace.
I'm Chris Wynn reporting.
Another concern from the storm this weekend is coastal flooding. The Weather Prediction Center issued a warning saying that it's possible due to the extreme cold weather and astronomically high tides. It was a historic day here in Wisconsin for girls wrestling. The WIAA hosted their first ever separate girls state wrestling tournament. We'll tell you all about that and so much more after the break.
For a close shave, you need to get a razor and lather up. For a quick shave on the go, you need to settle for an electric. But what if you really want both? Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Designed with the needs of our military in mind, Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. That's right, The Tack Shaver is completely waterproof. In fact, you could even use a Tack Shaver underwater and still get a great shave. Navy guys, Tack Shaver is small and compact, so it slips easily into any pocket. Yet it also has 3 powerful rotary heads that can easily take on even the coarsest hair. To prove it, I'm gonna do something I never do. Shave. As you can see, it easily handled even my stubborn stubble. Now that's what I call military tough. So let's review. Tack Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, features a built-in trimmer, works wet or dry, even underwater, and has 3 powerful shaving heads. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get your Tack Shaver for this special TV price of just $29.99 with free shipping. It's the only shaver that features genuine Bell & Howell precision and quality and is backed by our 10-year warranty. That's right. Call or click today to get your Tack Shaver and we'll ship it to you free. Act now to get the Bell & Howell Tack Shaver at this special TV price. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-796-1043 or go to tackshaver.com. That's 1-800-796-1043, or you can order online at tackshaver.com.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroin starts now.
It was a massive day for women's sports in the state of Wisconsin today. The WIAA hosted their first ever girls state wrestling tournament. The environment, as you can see, was crazy. This was the introductions into the finals. Heading into the day, there were 12 weight classes, starting at 100 pounds and ending at 235. We actually had a couple of local girls come home with a state title. Caitlin Kelly of Florence and Niagara was your state champion at 120 pounds, while Antigo's Alexandra Hoffricher became a state champion at 152 pounds. Girls wrestling has been on the climb nationwide. In 2005, roughly 5,000 girls competed. Now over 28,000 athletes compete, according to the USA Wrestling Girls High School Development Committee. How awesome to see the sport growing, and congrats to all the wrestlers who made history today. Well, Green Bay fans, I know we didn't think this is where we'd be this weekend. Most of you were probably planning on watching the Packers in the NFC title game tomorrow, but for Packers coaching staff, they still get to travel out west after all. But it's not the Super Bowl. It's the next best thing, I guess, though, for Matt LaFleur. Him and his staff will coach the NFC during next week's Pro Bowl in Las Vegas. They'll square off against an AFC team coached by Mike Vrabel and his Tennessee Titans staff. 3 Packer players will also be competing in the Pro Bowl: quarterback Aaron Rodgers, wide receiver Devontae Adams, and defensive lineman Kenny Clark. Marshfield native Adam Stenavich is now the Packers offensive coordinator. Stenavich replaces Nathaniel Hackett, who left the organization earlier in the week to be the new head coach in Denver. Stenavich was the offensive line and run game coordinator this year, but did get some play calling experience during the preseason. Now, with this promotion, it does seem likely, though, that quarterback coach Luke Getsy will leave Green Bay to become the Bears offensive coordinator, another hole the Packers are going to have to fill in their offensive coaching staff. The Packers' postseason run may have come to an end, but Wisconsin fans still have some basketball teams to root for, at least. Milwaukee beat up on the New York Knicks last night, winning 123-108. Giannis had a monster game. He had 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. The most impressive part of his game last night, though, was his efficiency. The Greek Freak shot 63% from the field, and a decent amount of those shots came from outside the paint.
You know, he's gotten a lot more comfortable and confident just playing from different places. And, you know, a couple of the elbow jumpers stand out to me off a face-up, dribble left, pull up, and, you know, the fadeaway in the post. Those are all things he's been doing, but tonight it just seemed like he was just in a good place. And then obviously, you know, hits a couple threes too.
But we all know that basketball is obviously a team game, and Milwaukee has built a squad. In games when the Bucks have Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday playing, they're 19-4. It's obvious, but hey, if you play your best basketball players, then obviously you'll play your best basketball out there on the court.
I just feel like we all kind of just feed and play off each other, and not even just us three, but everybody. I think when Mika and Yana are playing well, you can see even on the stat sheet that we're probably shooting well, but the assists are up too.
Take on the Denver Nuggets. And hey, the Bucks aren't the only team dominating the courts here in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Badgers are currently the 11th best team in the nation, and they have a big matchup tomorrow against their rival in Minnesota. The Golden Gophers are coming into this game as huge underdogs. ESPN gives the Badgers an 83% chance to win, but hey, anything is possible during a rivalry game. Tip-off is set for noon tomorrow at the Kohl Center. Lily, I know that you're a Badger alum. Make sure you wear some red tomorrow, probably.
Thanks, Griffin. Sending my best to the Badgers. Well, many people call this quarterback the greatest of all time. And after the break, we'll tell you which 7-time Super Bowl champion is rumored to be hanging up his helmet. That story is coming up in just a few moments.
Weather can be weathered. With technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Right now, lease an adventure-ready 2021 Ford Explorer for $389 a month. Only your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Hi, I'm Brian from Creative Granite. When I need the forecast from Minocqua, I go to WJFW.com for my hometown forecast.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-908-7527. That's 1-800-908-7527.
Factory-trained and certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath & Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
Check out the events in the North Woods page on the WJFW website to find can't-miss local events. Do you want to spread the word about your event? You can add it to the calendar there, too.
Welcome back. The NFL quarterback that most agree is the greatest of all time is hanging up his helmet. Sources close to Tom Brady say the 7-time Super Bowl champion is calling it a career at the age of 44. Brady won the MVP award 3 times in a record-setting professional career that lasted 22 years. Last season, Brady led the lowly Tampa Bay Buccaneers to their first Super Bowl victory since the early 2000s. Prior to that, he spent 2 decades leading the New England Patriots to 6 Super Bowl titles. Over his career, Brady set records for the most touchdown and playoff wins, records unlikely to ever be broken. His decision to step away comes less than a week after the Bucs were eliminated from the playoffs by the Los Angeles Rams. Brady's agent, Don Yee, issued a statement in response to Saturday's media reports about his client's retirement. Don Yee said, quote, "Tom will be the only person to express his plans with complete accuracy," unquote. While Brady's time on the field might be coming to an end, things are just getting started for another set of athletes. The United States Olympic delegation arrived in Beijing for the upcoming Winter Games. The U.S. delegation arrived on a Delta Airlines chartered flight last night and was quickly cleared for entry at the Beijing Capital International Airport. On Friday alone, the Chinese capital received nearly 1,500 athletes, officials, and other personnel for the Games. Customs officers at the airport have been working around the clock to help the athletes go through entry procedures in the shortest time possible with the support of high-tech facilities. Today, 14 flights from Tokyo, Milan, and Paris will land in Beijing with some 900 athletes. Olympic officials and other personnel are all on board. With the Winter Olympics officially kicking off in less than a week, the Capital International Airport is expecting to handle over 1,000 Olympics-related inbound arrivals per day for the next 3 days.
Taking a chance. Some traditions just keep getting better and better. Ford F-Series, the official truck of the NFL and America's best-selling trucks 44 years and counting. Now get a built Ford Tough F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash. Only at your local Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty: an answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. Which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University. We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team. Independence University. Online, but never alone.
Call 1-800-397-2159. 1-800-397-2159.
Welcome back. A New York zoo has its first penguin chick hatched by a same-sex pair. The new chick hatched to 2 male Humboldt penguins at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo in Syracuse. The same-sex foster couple are a first for the zoo, which has relied on foster parents to incubate eggs in the past. The zoo joined the Species Survival Plan for Humboldt penguins in 2005 with the opening of its Penguin Coast exhibit. It has since hatched the more than 55 penguin chicks. Well, this is absolutely adorable, and I think fits in quite well with the freezing temperatures that we are experiencing out here. I think the penguins would really thrive in the Northwoods.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting through Tuesday, too, because we'll actually be having a warm-up near freezing temperatures on the way before we have sharp cold temperatures return once again. And not much in the way of snowfall this forecast. Tonight, we're down near 8 under partly cloudy skies. Sunday, a few less clouds, otherwise still mostly cloudy, highs near 22. And then for a final look at your extended forecast, you guys, we are going to be seeing not much in the way of snowfall and varying temperatures, 30s, and then single digits by the end of the week. Cold. Don't like it.
Very cold. I don't like it either. Well, thank you, Andy. That is all for your news around the Northwoods. Have a great evening.